What's going on, everybody? I'm here with my co-host this evening, Dr. Rodney Bell.
Doctor's in the house.
He's the pig doctor. We call him pork pounder from time to time.
Keep
The
him off the
possum
streets.
pommeler. You know what I'm talking about? Stuff like that. Ain't that what you said it was, Nate? Possum pounding, pork pounding. You know, like those kids over at Mississippi State, they got that old possum, that attack possum that was trying to get him, whooped him with that cowbell, son. That's what I'm talking about. Hail state, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. So, what we're going to get on discussion tonight, I know it's been a few weeks since we've been with y'all. We have been busy as a one-legged man in the ass-kicking contest.
And losing.
And losing ground. Yes. We have, we got our storefront opened up. We got the online store open. It's up and running. So y'all get off your asses, get on there to hit the Dixie Doggers website, and you can order anything from medications to cut gear. And if it's not on there, you know, we might have some other stuff. Some stuff's not all. What all this said wasn't on there, Nate, like some shots and like needles and stuff like that. Yeah, you can call or text me or Nate. Somebody just. We'll get with you. And we did start carrying the Showtime dog food. It was down to the wire on it, but we did get it, and people are loving it. As far as I know, we're the only person in the central Alabama area within probably a 2-hour drive, 2-hour radius all the way around us that has Showtime dog food. And if you don't know about Showtime dog food, research it a little bit, check into it. You can get on hogband.com. There's a lot of those people in the bay pen world and stuff, they feed it. I started feeding it to the competition dogs, and then I moved it over to my woods dogs. Rodney, he tried it on his woods dogs.
Amazing.
It's hands down the best feed. And I was feeding Victor, which is a good feed. It's just
I was using value pack.
it's a very expensive. Showtime is the value pack killers.
That and Diamond. I was doing Diamond too, but that Showtime there.
It's the diamond breaker. It's over.
I
Don't
just
worry about it. Get Showtime.
like they was trying to
And
jump out of the pen and their weight got up. Don't have to feed them too much.
How much energy they have.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's a difference.
You go out there, the coats are shiny and slick. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm not trying to sell dog food. It's just one of those deals where it's good dog food.
Hey, it is
If I'm
what
gonna
it
sell
is.
That's what I'm going to sell. And of course, we got the power flickering and all that. I don't know if it's going to affect all this, but we're still recording though, so that's great. All right, so
I'll drink to that.
while we were opening the store, I don't know what that is. Must be something outside. Is it starting to storm or anything? I don't know. Now, it's nice. Honestly, it's actually pretty nice. The humidity's not bad. Okay, anyway, while we were opening the store, to kind of promote that part, we put on the Shankathon hunt. The Shankathon was a week-long hunt, full week. Started on Friday, and I mean that son of a gun run all the way to the next Saturday. So you had a whole week. And what it came down to, like we were doing the big pig part. Are we still going? Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, so instead of just doing the big pig, we done a combination on the big boar score. It's a weight of the hog, and it's a mathematical equation, and it also involves the length of the cutter. So it takes both of those aspects of the hog, puts them together, combine that score. That's your overall score. Combine them, and that's your overall score. We actually had a 191-pound hog that outscored a 196-pound hog because it had a lot better teeth. A lot of times you catch them great big hogs and the teeth aren't that good, and you catch a hog that's, say you catch a hog that's 220 and has some 2.5 inch teeth. Well, here that's really good teeth. I think it's probably good teeth anywhere, really, but if you got 2.5 inch teeth And then you catch a 240-pound hog, and he ain't got no teeth. If it's a heavy hog contest, well, the other hog did. To me, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best boar hog, the best specimen of it. And using that score, it's kind of like, if you guys know a lot about deer hunting, which most guys that hog hunt know about deer hunting, we all started some stuff. You know what the Boone and Crockett score is.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, like a 200-inch deer, this would be a boar of a 200-inch or a 200 score. So basically, got a 200-inch boar and a 200-inch deer. It's like the same classification is what I'm getting at. So when we start using this and we talk about somebody killing a 170 class boar, it's like killing a 170 class whitetail. So it's a damn good boar hog. We had
when you score that, do you just on the tusk? Do you like on the horns? You do the width and length, and
this is just
so
the length on
you
the
just
bottom.
do the length, right?
Just length on the bottom.
Just want to clear that up, 'cause
Yeah.
I really didn't know.
Because of course, I've seen some that were short and just wide, big old blades.
And you don't.
Yeah. And nothing on the weathers.
Nothing on the
just
weathers.
bottoms.
Just the bottoms and the weight.
That hog we killed down there.
We'd have won.
His top wetters were over 3 inches. His bottom cutters were 3 1/4 plus. One side was broke off and it was 2 7/8.
Yep.
And the hog might have weighed 160 pounds.
Maybe.
I mean, it looked like a damn warthog.
It did. It looked just like a warthog.
African
That
bush
son of a
hog.
gun.
Yeah,
It was definitely a dog killer. It looked just like his.
That's a scary son of a... All right, so from the Shankathon deal, we were behind on everything, back against the wall. We put it together. We made it happen. It wasn't, I'm not going to say it was rushed, but we didn't have any extra time to do any extra stuff. We wound up with a pretty decent payout. There was a few $1,000s total. Had a few prizes and stuff. Boars and Broads.
Gift certificates.
Jake Lacano.
Free dog food.
I gave some runs for the one dog novice. Rusty Mayshore, he jumped in on the deal, threw some money out there, sponsored us, give us a helping hand. Mr. Paul Greenwood out there at the Boars Nest in Tyler, Texas. This is going to be our trophy that we're going to keep here in-house. Put a pedestal on it, a stand, and then every time that we have the hunt, we'll have a plate done and put the name of the team that won on that pedestal. Kind of like the big Super Bowl trophy.
That'd be bad.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
like a hockey one.
Yeah,
that's what
something
they do
like
that.
that. Like it's the cup, the big cup. So it's something a little different. We're
going to make them blow it when they win, too, whether they pass out or not.
Their ass is going to pass out. I tell you better have some damn wind to blow that. And so we had Boars N Broads, Dusty Mayshore, Jake Lacano, Mr. Paul Greenwood, good Lord, WW Game Birds. They jumped in and helped us. Joe Willis is he's a good guy. We've been knowing him for a long time. We haul quail for him out to Texas. You guys need some Bob White quail for them big plantations, big quail hunts. Just look up WW Game Birds. He'll hook you up, and we'll deliver them. Guaranteed.
Well, that's all them people out yonder in Texas want. They don't even want nobody else. They just want his.
Oh, yeah. He's got the best birds. I'm telling you that. And if somebody don't think they got the best birds, we'll put them up against it. Let's see. Go out there.
Call those folks. They can tell you.
Hey, you ain't got to kick these birds up. They'll jump up and kick that dog's ass. I'm telling you. 6-ounce quail. That's something only 2 days.
Do a shuffle on them.
They don't play. Oh, yeah. They got gabs and halves on this quail.
Damn.
It's something like you ain't never seen. I'm telling you. There was 4 Cocker Spaniels got killed last week by one of them. Look, this is West Asheboro. They don't play that shit. These quail over here are not like the regular quail. So, William Burns, if you want some of this quail and you're serious, you better get you some good welding gloves. Hold them. The boys are bad. But listen, thank all you guys for helping. McNutt Enterprises, Lynn Farms, Jamie Graves, Jasper Auto Sales, Frank Wright Construction, all these people, and Lance Griswold. That son of a gun right there, he supports everything that we do all the time. He's about as good a sponsor as you can get doing anything. And he owns Crockett Taxidermy. If you need something taxidermied up, he's the taxidermy guy to do the taxidermy in. You know what I'm saying? So you kill it, he'll stuff it. Or whatever you say.
That man right there and your daughter.
I don't even know that guy.
Well, she future son-in-law, but
My future son-in-law.
they bowed up Saturday and was.
Oh, yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. That's what I beat them for.
Well, there's a lot of people pitched in to help. Them two right there bowed up all day long.
They worked all day. How many break sticks did you reckon? Yeah, 20 something, 30 something.
I don't know.
I'm doing all of it. Cut them out.
She made shirts for everybody.
Ain't no telling how many shirts she made.
There's a bunch of people that.
Yep.
I mean, everybody that's in this room right here done something, but.
Yep.
I think it went great myself.
I had a good time. We had a good turnout. We had 10 teams. Is what we wound up with. We had a couple of folks that had to kind of step back. They had other stuff happening even after they signed up. Didn't have any issues. There was only one minor issue, and it was actually a good friend of mine. He had the biggest hog and held the weight just about all damn week long, and he had an extra guy there that stuck the hog. And, we expressed that everybody could have a helper. And you could have a helper to film. He misunderstood the way I said it. Like I said, I'll take part of that blame. We talked about it. We're on good terms. He's going to hunt the next one. But we're trying to run a straight show. We're not going to, like I said, it's no cheating or none of that stuff. It's just a misunderstanding. And we both learned from it. I learned a lot from it. And on these hunts that we're putting on, if you're doing that one big boar score, every hog that you catch, weigh it in. No matter if you're like, he was leading the whole week, but he caught 2 more that could have held second place when it was finished, and he didn't weigh them in. But now keep in mind, I did not call and text every little second and be like, hey, I need you to do this, I need you to do that. We're all grown folks. We all signed up, read the rules, follow them, and like I said,
Questions called.
Yeah, and that's what it is, But the guys that wound up winning, that's the lucky rascals there, boys.
Last day.
The last day. No, it wouldn't. They called it Friday.
I thought they called it Saturday morning.
On Friday. We were headed down there to dispatch that other boar hog. We've been killing some hogs, man. Y'all don't even know about it. We ain't put no pictures of it. But anyway, so me and Joe Dill, we eased on down toward the south end of Alabama, smacked old boar hog upside the head, slapped him around, come on back to the house. Well, while we was going down there, Rip Easton and them 45 boys is what they call themselves. He called, he said, man, get your check ready. It's open. It's kind of a north versus south. They're from deep south Alabama, and we're from the deep north side of Alabama or whatever. And so we had another team, the Argo Outlaws. Anybody that knows where Argo's out, you already know who that is. Them rascals up there, they hunted every day. Every single day. I'm talking about killed 33 hogs, and it's wild. And they were so close. I mean, like literally.
Right there at it.
It was down to like 2 points, difference on them. And then, Can't Catch, what is it? Can't Catch Shit Kennels from out there in Texas. Case Frida, he slipped in there and throwed one in on him and snuck in the door and got 3rd place last day. Yeah, it was like the last couple of hours that morning. So, like I said, all in all, we had a good turnout. We had, the virtual stuff went really good.
I like that.
We need we need to work on a couple little things. I need to be more clear on. But overall, we're doing it again. Let's see, we're going to do it September 9th through the what date I say? 17th? Yeah, I got it wrote down, September 9th through 17th. Well, I've already talked to a few guys that's got some teams together. There's one old guy over there in Mississippi. He runs that hardcore cut gear deal, He's got a lot of buckles. He went to a lot of those hunts. They said he's gonna jump in on it. So them old 45 boys might be scared to get over that. I may be scared they're gonna get whooped, ripped. You think he can whoop you? I think Rip might be over his head now. I don't know.
354 pounds. I wouldn't be scared of nobody. That's a moose.
354.5 pounds is what that big hog weighed on the next to the last day.
A black Volkswagen.
I'm talking about that son bitch was big. Yeah, they were swimming to go get it. It was rank. It was rough. I mean, Caleb, that's what he said. He said, "Can I see the picture or video?" He said, "I've never seen a hog that big." He said, "That son bitch was huge." Yeah, but like I said, so I mean, 354, 223, 221, 196s, a bunch of 190s, several in the 190s.
What was the big sow?
The big sow was 196.
And yeah,
that was he Calicut, the Argo Outlaw crew. And like I said, he actually caught a really nice boar and wasn't thinking about it going 5 places, first through fifth. He was just thinking about first place. And at the time, 223 or 224 was winning. So he was like, and it was 221, 219 or something like that. Had good teeth on it. It should have been a heavy contender. But he didn't even weigh it in. And then after the fact, he called. He's like, "Man, I could weigh it in." I said, "You sure could have." You know. So.
I like how all that was set up because I was in one time, the first one I ever been in, and well, I've been in 2 now, and you had to keep the hog. This started on a Friday night, actually Saturday morning at 12, and it didn't end till 2:00 Sunday. And the only thing you could do was gut the hog, and you had to keep that sucker. It's hot.
Oh yeah.
And then you had to bring them all the way down there to the weigh-in.
Not everybody's got walk-in cooler.
They didn't have nothing to do with the cooler.
No, I'm just saying some people have walk-in coolers.
Oh, the whole
they can keep it at their camp or whatever. Not everybody has that.
Yeah, but then you got people that's a far away and all like that. But anyway, I that's the most miserable thing I've ever did.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you had to drag them all down there, and on this deal right here, you're filming them baying it, legging, stabbing, scales, throw it away.
Go to the next
one. Keep on. You ain't got to worry about it. And that's people that killed it ain't got to worry about it. Over. Landowners tickled.
Everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy.
And then when you knock that 354 pounder out, you just ride right down here, lay on this case, get your picture took. All we done this time was some smaller little plaque deals, and I mean, it's one of those deals that it wasn't the best trophy at all. But like I said, it was put together very quickly. We're everything's behind right now. We're doing belt buckles.
So you say you fixing to fix that little deal?
Oh yeah, well, like I said, we're doing the belt buckle deal. But not only that, it wasn't even about really getting that. It was about all in greenbacks. I mean, there was a line of $120 bills laid all over the table. There, like I said, I know first, second, third place was over $2,000 paid out. You know, so.
See, that was
like I didn't think it was bad. You know what I mean?
I don't know if everybody noted or not, but you know, it was a set. You had it set how much first place is going to pay. But when everybody started coming in and donating money, everything jumped up a little higher.
Yep.
And that's probably what's going to happen this next time too. So
I've already got people that's called. I mean, they want it.
So it may be a bigger pot than what you think by the time that.
I'm hoping that we push. You know, we're going to double that pot. I'm pretty sure we're going to double that one. I mean, we'll be $5,000 or better. And I know there's a lot of them out there that's a lot bigger. I know that. Like I said, but like we just got started, and we're not. Don't take it like a bragging thing or nothing like that. But we're just starting.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, we're just now getting going. We're going to get this thing and we're going to grow. Boars N Broads, Carter and Ryan, they're putting on hunts. We've got some other guys in Mississippi doing them. There's guys in Arkansas doing them. There's guys in Georgia doing all these hunts. And sometimes these hunts are at the same time. Look, if you're hunting one of those hunts, chances are our hunt is going to last long enough, and it's going to be simplified enough. And true enough, not everybody's going to be on board with what we're doing, and that's fine, to each his own. But you can hunt that hunt, and if you're hunting that hunt, and ours is on the same time, you can hunt ours too. Nobody said you can't do that. I don't care how you do it.
Pay the entry.
Pay the entry. Pig's a pig. We're hog hunting. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We're not doing all. It doesn't have to be that complicated.
What's the dates on the next one again?
September 9th through the 17th, before deer season gets here. And honestly, we're giving a couple of weeks padding in some places. Some places deer season's already be going, and there ain't nothing we can do about it. But what we're trying to do is to get it to where some of these guys can still go hunt their properties, and the landowners aren't going to complain or nothing about them running dogs. Because, you know, hey, it starts getting close to bow season. Well, then in a couple of weeks, they don't want you to put dogs on, you know. And that's, you know, hey, that's what they do, so that's their thing. But
Respectful.
you know, like I said, we had some good sponsors. We had a lot of good folks hunting. We had let's see, people from Mississippi, South Carolina, Georgia, a couple guys from Texas, a few guys from Alabama. I was trying to think of anybody from Florida. I don't think nobody from Florida got in. But, so anyway, so I mean that's South Carolina, yeah.
Where ripped them out of?
Central.
But how far though?
I don't know.
Long ways.
I don't know exactly where it's at. I don't know where they're hunting. Anyway, so that's just an update on that stuff. We on the store part, like I said, we got most of our stuff online. So I mean, like we carry Southern Cross cut gear. Get on there, check it out. If you need something, stop by the store. Carry Showtime dog food. If you need something, holler at us. If right now we're only opening up on the weekends, but we're open all the time. All you got to do is shoot me a text. I will come unlock the door. We'll hook you up. If you need something and you can't get to me, I can get to you. I'll put it on that flatbed and we'll roll. We'll come to you. All it takes is just make the arrangements. That's it. Especially with, like I said, with the dog food, with Showtime. Hey, if you want to, say you got a kennel and you live, I say 50 miles from us. You want to get some Showtime dog food, call me. We'll fix you up. We'll put it on that truck. If you're going to buy a certain number of bags, we'll bring it to you. I said it.
Or meet you halfway anyway.
I'll meet you halfway. That's fine, you know, just whatever. So, like I said, we're trying to bring something good here to our area. And, you know, without our local people support, it's going to be hard to do. So, you know, we need y'all support. And not just the hog hunters, but coon hunters, squirrel hunters, anybody that runs dogs, anybody that owns dogs. We got collars, leads, stuff like that. Anything for your cut gear.
Name plates.
Yep. Make name
Do
plates.
the name plate.
We got let's try to think what else. We got several used Garmin systems. I don't know how many collars. Quite a few different Garmin collars, T5s and T15s. I think we got a couple Alpha 100s, 430s, 320 with quite a few collars. Just stuff like that, you know. A couple dog boxes. We might have a dog or two laying around. We'll see. Our trade. We offer layaway programs. What do you need? That's you know what I'm saying. We are here to do what we need to do, and if it's illicit, just you'll have to
Illicit.
private message Rodney on that part. So, all right, enough about all that. Let's get down to the rest of the stuff. All right, let's go over a list of what we got coming up, other events. Mud Creek Bay Pen, Ringling, Oklahoma. This is the first time he's having this. I'm not going to miss it. I'm going. September 3rd. You can find it on Facebook, Rusty Mayshore. Me, Jake, all of us guys are going to have that flyer on our pages, and we're going to be sharing it. So if you're on social media, check out Mud Creek Bay Pen. Then Jake's gonna have another bay in down there in Downsville, October 6th through the 9th. And we will have Jay Bergeron will be there, rodeo announcer. I think he's gonna be at all of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays like he done it. Mm-hmm. That's what they done at the last one too. So, damn, there goes our horn.
Yeah.
We gotta get this stand built. Somebody's slacking on that part. I'm gonna slide my book over here and hold my little horn up. That's a tiny little horn. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, y'all go check that one out. There's also a new kennel club, SKC. It's for coon hunting. But y'all need to check it out. It has a lot going on with the youth. A lot. You can join that. Your kids can hunt. You can sponsor a youth to hunt. Y'all check it out. It's something new that, to me especially, I'm not a big time coon hunter by no means, but I think that we should all support each other, and these guys are really putting forward the best foot to try to improve the dog hunting as a whole. So when you've got some of these big hunts and they're $6,000 entry fees, well, not everybody can do that. This is one of those hunts. This is one of those kennel clubs here. It's kind of changing that up where you can do that. They've got certain ways to make it happen, especially with the youth of America. And that's where our future's at. So y'all get with those guys. Check that out. SKC.
SKC Kennels. Yep. They got a Facebook page.
Yeah, they got it. And they're doing heads up hunts tonight. I mean, $1,000. My Walker dog's better than your cur dog. They're doing it tonight.
Wow.
I like that part. So let's see, what else did we have happen? The pig brig trap does work.
It does.
It does work. We put the pig brig out a few weeks ago. As soon as we got this Sunday set out, these stray dogs showed up. I'm talking about in the middle of the swamp. There ain't nothing close. There's 2 stray dogs on camera. I'm in Louisiana, and the dogs chew a hole in the net around it. I don't know if the dog got in there, got tangled up or whatever. But anyway, the guy that got the property down there we're hunting with, he goes down there and gets the dogs, takes care of that problem. Well, the pigs go in there that night. The whole sound. They're in there just to eat. I told Joe, I said, we got to stop on the way home and knock these pigs on out. Daylight comes, camera ain't doing nothing. Oh, what's going on? Why ain't we getting no bunch of pictures, you know? Well, we finally got a picture, and there ain't nothing in the trap. There's a hole about that big inside that trap. But it was a very simple fix. Got down there, you could take some twine, nylon, tied up, or they send you some heavy duty zip ties to make repairs. So it was very easy fix. And I think 2 nights later we wound up catching all of them. And that thing is tough. We caught a nice boar hog in that, and that son bitch was just ramming it, biting it, shaking it. I was like, it surprised me. It really surprised me. It was easy to set up. We're going to go in the morning, take it down, and move it. So maybe we'll have some more stories about the trapping stuff. It's getting close to deer season here, so that's pretty much what we'll be doing mostly is trapping. Ain't nothing wrong with that, guys. Come on.
I hope not.
Don't hate on us because we got to trap during deer season.
I don't give a crap if they hate or not. I love it.
Right. Loves trapping.
Oh, my God. Ain't nothing no... I mean, it's fun when you pull up there and you see them start going crazy in that trap. I'm like, yeah, I outsmarted you.
Oh, my God.
You know it.
I don't like it.
Don't be a hater, Joey.
I don't like it.
You love it. Dude, hey, what are you doing? Well, I just sat down. Got to go to work in the morning. What are you doing? Oh, you want to ride down to the Moppers? We got one in a trap.
I don't know who's talking.
Jiminy Christ. Okay. Let me get down there. It took me an hour to get there.
That was 2 hours.
No. It took me an hour to get here.
Then we drove.
And then I was and on the way down here, I got nearly here, and I'm like,
We gotta
What
drive
in the
2 hours.
hell are you thinking,
We
boy?
gotta drive 2
You got to
hours
get
to
up
go
at
down.
5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
It's 3 o'clock. You get down there. It's going to take 2 hours to get down there. You know we're going to screw around doing something.
And then 2 hours to get back. And then another hour back home.
Yes. And then me another hour to get back
That's
home.
what I said,
And
another hour to
I'm
get
like,
home.
but you know, that was never in my mind. I was just like, give me some britches. I got to go.
Yeah. You know, and that was crazy the way that it's just a rooter gate trap.
Mm.
And the gate was never even set. There's no trigger on it. Like it's literally 100% rooter.
It was 3 when it
Yeah.
rigged up with a 3-way
Yeah,
instead of just
section.
one. Well,
Every time I've had the same setup, but we always set the gate
yeah.
with the trigger.
Get
Once it
one
goes
in and then let the other ones
go. Like there was no. I didn't
No,
see the trigger.
there was
at
not
all.
one
There
on
was no
that
trigger.
truck.
He just, hey, that old boy went on in there.
They sure did.
I said, well, hell, maybe that's all. Maybe that's what we were doing wrong. But
I
don't know.
guarantee
didn't
you one
catch a whole
thing:
lot
if the
with it.
dogs got a hold of that one, if you didn't have some
Yeah.
Southern Cross on there,
It'd be bad.
it may be bad.
Oh, it would be bad. I'm telling you, you better
I
have
ain't
some
never-
extra loose bait.
I bet he was quick. Instead of being a big Mike Tyson, he's probably one of them Sugar Ray Leonards.
Little Manny Pacquiao,
Yeah,
little Pac Manners. All right,
but
so
the trap does work.
It does, yeah, it does. But honestly, I still like the old box traps.
You know it.
I still like the box trap. I don't know why, but I do. I know all this newer stuff. It works great. Technology is wonderful. But then again, like I said, we also after we caught those, there was a group of 7 hogs that were 7 pigs that were coming in. We caught all 7 of them, and we never knew that they were in the trap. The camera was never going on. Eddie went down there to bait, and luckily he had his rifle. He called. He was like, he said, "Why didn't you tell me these pigs were down here in the trap?" I was like, "Hey, is there something in the trap?" Nathan called me and finally got a picture on the camera, and it was a guy walking around. And I told him, "That's what Eddie's down there." He said, "It looks like he's dispatching hogs or something in the trap." I said, "What?" So I looked, and sure enough, I called. He's huffing and puffing. He's like, "Man, why didn't you tell me?" I was like, "We didn't know they was in there." So technology has its downfall too. You know, because instead of going and checking it, that trap's way down here. I'm doing everything off cell cameras, so I'm dependent on that. Like I said, I love the cell cameras. That's one of the greatest things ever to me. But are they 100% all the time? No, they're not.
I don't know what happened on that.
And I'm serious. You can ask. They're both sitting right there, like they were.
Yeah, I
in the
know. That's
trap.
what I'm saying. I just
They
don't
did
get
not, That camera did not go off until he walked in front of it. So I don't know if it might have had some kind of surge or something happened, and it didn't go off. But it didn't. There was no pictures.
it. All for naught. It caught him.
Oh yeah, the trap done its job, no doubt. It done its job. So yeah, let's make sure that y'all, when y'all get signed up on this next Shankathon hunt, make sure y'all follow all the rules, read all the rules, and I'm gonna do some videos and make sure. I just want to throw that out there again. Make sure that everybody's on the same page, because it really bothered me. I mean, like I literally was gonna lose. I lost sleep. I was like, man, you know, I don't know how can I make this work. And the pure and simple fact was I couldn't. Like I said, that goes to show how much respect the guy has for himself and for me, and vice versa. There was never an argument. There was never no raising no voices, no nothing. There was disagreement. He disagreed, and I disagreed, and then we talked. And he was like, "Oh, now I see what you're saying." But so on the next one, if there's anything that y'all need to know or you're not clear on, let me know. Say, "Hey, can you clarify this?" Or "I need to know a little more about that." Please let me know, because we're gonna put this on, and we're gonna be doing these quite often. And we want to build this up to where the guy that's running dogs, he can go out and win one or two of these and buy some new collars or new cut gear or new dog box or something. And ultimately want to get it to where they can just win all that too. So get some of these sponsors. I'm gonna have to step up my game a little bit, get on there and get these sponsors and start putting some of that stuff on the table for these hunts. And it'll happen.
In the future on your hunts, is it always going to be with a knife, or are you going to throw some like gun deals in there, or night vision?
We're gonna have thermal night vision, but it's not going to be
not going to be all together. Yeah, I don't.
We'll have a
yeah,
whole
that's good.
separate hunt for that.
Well, I know reason why I brought it up because we're talking about it, and people did call you. Hey, we want to do this, but we want to shoot a gun. No. That's not happening. We may do that,
But they were that's what
they was good about it, but there were
several people very honest about it.
But like you said about the rules and stuff, though, don't get mad because you're not doing it with a gun because you're gonna do it sooner or later. But
exactly.
That ain't how we roll.
No, I mean this is one of those things. And like I said, there's a lot of people. The thermal stuff has really caught on big since they made it legal for us to do it here.
No, I'd be some weigh-ins on that when you do that.
Yeah. And when do we got that one on the book? The thermal hunt.
That's what I was saying.
We need to squeeze it in ASAP. We ain't got near enough shit going on. We need some
oh my God.
Going on.
Lord,
you know what I'm saying?
Cut.
We hunted today.
Cut.
We hunted today. Come down here, worked in the shop all afternoon. Left, went and got some supper. Come back. Now we're going to record a podcast. Then we're going to go home. We're going to sleep about 3 hours, 4 hours. We're going to get up and drive a couple of hours. Then we're going to go run dogs tomorrow. We're going to come back down here. We're going to work some more. And then might as well go ahead and plan out another hunt or two or have something like that going on. There ain't no sense in being lazy. That's all it is. Rodney's over taking all these collars apart, y'all. Cleaning. I'm serious now. This is no joke. This is another service that we're going to offer. It's just a freshen up deal. So you guys say you got your collars, and hog hunters, y'all know what I'm already talking about. The mud and the blood and the abuse that they take. So when you know you got deer season or turkey season or something like that's coming, holler at us. Send them to us. Take the collars apart, clean them inside and out. Check all your connections. If something needs soldered back together, put it back together. If it needs parts, it's maybe not a full refurbished deal, but they're going to be ready to roll.
You can get
new straps.
If you don't want your collar on
new
there,
straps, new antennas. If you want nameplates on it, put nameplates on it. Like I said, check all your connections and just clean it. It's amazing how much better they pick up.
Yeah, like I said,
like we were talking about.
Yeah, I was fixing to say about you. I've been tearing them apart for a long time. I don't know why. If you that's one reason. But if you know me, you know that does not look like my cup of tea. But once I sit down there and start messing with them, I absolutely love it. As long as I got my glasses, but like a lot of times it ain't picking up no more. Does it need up? I just updated. That didn't work. Well, it's a little GPS box right there. Yeah, you're gonna have that. Yeah, you need to. Yeah. Anyway, sometimes it ain't all that. Your antenna goes in. If it gets a lot of corrosion on it because you don't take care of them. And I know sometimes you can't, whatever, but if you get any kind of moisture in there, it starts getting corrosion in there and it gets under, sometimes it'll go in and out. All you got to do is clean it. Yep. And you're good to go. I've done it. I mean, I don't know everything, but I know I've done that before. And one of the best collars I ever had went out on me, cleaned it, still got it.
Yeah, that's what I said. It makes a huge difference. That every one that you've done here, and you've done quite a few of them in just a few hours.
Well, I could probably do them faster,
Well, yeah, I mean, you're just kind
but
of piddling around. So
yeah, I'm piddling around,
I've
but
done about a dozen or
It-
better in about 4 or 5 hours.
I just when I do it though, I just zoned out. I'm wanting to get everything I can out of it. Try to make it look dang near as new as possible.
Yeah, and they do. That I mean, like I said, so anytime we get a system in, even if it's very gently used or lightly used, I got one the other day, and it's not very old at all. You can tell it's all the stuff's there, still in the box, but I still had Rodney go through it. Like, look, take it apart, clean everything, check all the connections, make sure it's
Working, battery
we want a good
good.
product when it leaves here. We want it to be the best that we can offer anyway. Like I said, we can take somebody else's word for it, but if we go ahead and do it, and I say we, or whatever, Rodney's doing the work on the collars and stuff. So if he go ahead and he does it, then hey, we know it's good. And
Yeah,
if it's
I'm not gonna
then
sit-
we know it's not.
I'm not going to set it up there. If I ain't, when I do stuff like that, I know you the same way. If I ain't going to put it in my bag, I ain't going to put it. Let somebody else get it. That's why it took me so long to do all this.
Exactly.
I mean, you can halfway do something if you want to, but I can't.
No, that's
I can't. I can't do it.
Don't happen. Don't do it. Don't.
But you get them collars messed up real bad, and you want. A lot of people ain't got time to mess with them, and if you do neglect them, most of you people out there that does this, y'all know already, it will affect them. You charging, the picking up, and everything. I mean, it will, and stink and all like that. And
Think about how many collars people have sent back because they needed a reset or updated or just needed that connection.
yeah,
I had a bad connection. Well, say, and we ain't even got a price list really set or nothing like that. Say $25, $30. You send a collar, we do change everything on it, clean everything on it, check everything on it. I mean, and if you want new antennas, strap and all that stuff on it, basically you got a fully refurbished collar.
everything close.
Unless you get into the boards and stuff like that, then that's a different deal. But I'm just saying, it can save you a lot of headache because, like I said, you might have a collar that just has a bad connection. That's a very easy fix. And instead of sending it in for $160, $175, you get another one. It can save you some money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying don't send it in because that might be what you want to do, and that's do it to it. So, but like I said, those are just some of the things that we offer. So, but we just kind of wanted to touch base with everybody. I know we've been kind of slacking a little bit the past couple of weeks, man, but on the recording, but we've been busy.
Too busy to hunt.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. We're squeezing in all the hunting we can, and it ain't that much. So, but we're going to go again in the morning. So, anything else you need me to add on today?
Did you go over all that?
Yeah, I've been over all that.
I got a question.
What's
What about the kids? You gonna talk about it?
You already did.
The about down there at the pen.
Oh, that's the Outdoor Ability Foundation. Yeah. I already done shared all that
I
stuff.
didn't know you
Yeah.
talked about it.
Well, look, y'all get on there and see, check it out. It's Outdoor Ability Foundation. We're donating to hunt. Y'all can get on there and y'all can come hunt with us. It's gonna be, I think it's a 2-day, 2-night hunt in Mississippi. Come over there and we will run some dogs till the feet can't go no more. We'll run them. I don't know what we're gonna catch, or how many of them we ain't gonna catch. But we're gonna do something.
for them kids.
Yeah, we buy track chairs,
Yeah.
or say we, the Outdoor Ability Foundation. They're the ones that buy it,
That's awesome.
and I think they've done like 14, 15 of them. And these chairs are extremely expensive, very expensive. So, but y'all check that out as well. I don't need anything else to think of right now. We're gonna record another one here tomorrow, the next day. We're gonna keep on trying to push some footage. We're gonna keep. I don't know if some of you guys that follow us, y'all noticed I've been doing these little smaller videos instead of just making posts. It's easier for me and kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a new way of communicating for me. If there's anything y'all see that I'm doing wrong, let me know. I'm probably not.
I got one thing you're doing wrong. You're making fun of me all the time.
I do not. You're always sleeping.
No, I'm getting stuck.
No. He ran off in a creek the other day. That y'all ain't even seen that hunt.
Yeah, that was a setup.
It was the vortex. Suction.
Good God.
Suction. If it ain't that, if it ain't that, he's asleep. He's late. Who's
one time and I've caught hell for it.
At least twice. Probably 3 times. He didn't even show up that one day me and Joe had to hunt by ourselves. The white yokel. Always late. Yep. That's it. That's your song. Always late. I'm gonna go get that song. I'm gonna put it on the PA system. We're gonna play that every morning that we go hunting. You better not be late no more. I'm not playing.
I need donations for a 2-ton
Therapy.
Come along.
Yeah. Go over there with Marc. Poor old Marc. Oh, he's big time. He's gonna get to hunt with the Dixie Dogger crew. Go over there. Oh my God. If I was him, I would have shot at least 3 of us and buried us. I ain't gonna lie. Rodney cleaned out, but he did clean out the ditches. The water will flow.
I did clean out that one ditch.
The water will flow down the ditch into the creek. No problem. And there's a road that goes across the creek. Nobody wants to follow a damn road. So let's ride to the right of it. Fall off in the creek. So for about 92 hours, we're down there in 140-degree sun. And literally, guys, all we have is a ratchet string.
Left tires here, right tire, back tires here, right front,
yes.
Back left is
full
up.
flex. I could get it. I got down in the water and I could stick my arm under the tire and I couldn't feel bottom. I was like,
it never fails.
Not touch the bottom.
Hey, let's go down here and make a quick drop.
I told Nathan last night. I said,
do not say that.
Don't do this.
Never again is that to be mentioned when we go.
This morning we could have literally went and made a quick drop. Just come on home. And we did, honestly.
But we didn't say it.
Yeah, but we didn't say it.
But that needs to be banned.
Yeah, it's like
because my truck can't take much more.
No, it cannot take much more.
Now I'm running out of zip ties, Joe. I ain't got no more zip ties. My bumpers, my fenders, it can't take no more.
I used to tell Nathan, I'd be like, "Come on, we'll go ride down here." I said, "We ain't gonna be going long. I'm just gonna make one drop."
You know that was screwed up there with it.
Yeah, 6 hours, 10 hours the next day. What about the time we went down south?
We're gonna ride down here.
We're going. No, I'm talking about when we went to Bill's and delivered the shooting house. You didn't even make it to school.
No.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, we're not gonna be making it back home for a day or 2." It was pretty rough. Yeah. Well, I mean, the deer hunt was
the bad thing about the deal here is it's always my fault.
It is. 100%.
No,
I ain't liking that.
You put the blame on yourself.
I was driving.
Shit happens.
Yeah, you was driving the hell out of it right in the ditch. First, a month ago, it was tractor ruts. There's a 700-acre field, and it goes through the only wet spot. We're in a drought. Keep this in mind. We're in a drought. Goes to the only wet spot that the Mitchells done got stuck in a tractor in. Got a case 4955 out here, Newalls on it, stuck. So I take some mix of Toyota through there with the street tires on it. No winch, no pull ropes. Yes. That's
hey man, the other day though, that scared the crap out of me. Cause yes, there's a road across the creek, and it was a buggy went across it, and it was water. The roads down there were great where we was hunting.
Yeah,
I mean, they was great.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, look, you out there, like you was parachuting out in the middle of Bankhead. The roads were great. And then they go across the creek. Well, it ain't nothing but a little bit of water, and I'm going to miss a few limbs. Like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some bitch was in
standing
on the
and right when I hit like that, Joey says, well, don't stop.
Hell no. I was like, go, give her some hell. That's all that could go. That the
Look.
hell was out.
Can't go.
What do you want me to do here? I mean, I was
Yeah. I
first thing it hit me that well, we're gonna be here a while again today.
Oh, we were there. We were there. We was there for a while. But you know, we had a good landowner with us. He laughed. He worked his ass off to help us get out of there. Wound up going back to his house to work truck, getting to come on or chain hoist, whatever it was. Pulled her out of there.
Dog quit the bay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it done been so long.
Yeah,
The dog just said, piss on this. Come
We was
back.
actually going way around here to get to her. And
Yeah,
by the
because-
time all that happened, she says, the heck we all, and she goes and backtracks all the way back where we turned her
the gate-
loose.
the
We had to
gate
go
that we
all the way
went
back
through-
around.
The gate that we went through was not our gate.
No.
And so when we get, we're like, we need to get this dog. But now we did have permission.
Yeah.
We did have the code to the gate. But when we got over there, those guys didn't know that we had the code to the gate. They were like, well, who are y'all? So it was like, well, shit. But the landowner, like I said, he done all his homework, had all
Yeah.
his ducks in a row. So there was zero issues. But in that scenario, it could have been an issue, you know, if he hadn't done all his homework. But all I could think about was when we got up top of that road, and you remember they had that one big gate right there, and there was an actual road that went around that gate. I was like, all I could think about was Pat Looney. I was like, damn, Pat done been up here all day. There was a road. I mean, it had gravel. Like, do y'all remember that? The son of a bitch had gravel going around the gate. It was 2 tracks. I said, look at this shit here. He done made a road.
Pat done been to Alabama.
Yeah.
He done been to Alabama.
No fence. Might be behind your fence. Hell, I go just around the fence. Like I said, this ain't no fence. This is the other side of the gate. So, you know,
They
those
took with Pat.
words of wisdom. So, like I said, we wasn't doing nothing illegal or wrong.
But looking at it, we
Had
kind of
fun.
felt that way for a minute, didn't it?
But yeah, and then when you run off in the ditch on that property, the ditch you run off
And
into,
done seen some of the members of the club. Who are
That's-
y'all?
yeah, that's what I said. So that creek,
I was sweating. I
On
was.
the
I was
Nut
never
Club.
gonna lie.
but then what that guy say? Hey,
Have at it.
y'all kill them hogs, get rid of them. So hey, don't hurt the ass. Sometimes it don't hurt to just go around the fence. You know what I'm saying? You just try to be as good as you can.
Like I said,
Be
donations
respectful.
for a winch or
Yeah.
come on. So this.
And be nice. So if you run up on somebody, don't be a smart aleck. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful. You can be like, sir, I know I'm trespassing, but can I please hunt your property? He's like, well,
It's easier to ask.
yeah, just go ahead, because I know y'all assholes are going to be going around the gate anyway. Somebody made a road up there. Like I said, it's Pat made the road. That's where the foundation was laid. So, all right, you guys.
I got one
need
more
to
thing
make
for
sure
you.
that y'all get here in October. We'll have the terrier trials at the Boars Nest too. That's the last weekend in October. We'll get more in depth on that.
I had people to ask me about
What? Stop
your
making that.
hats.
Oh, they're online. All you gotta do is go. I'm not.
Yeah, I know, but
paying $100.
they like specific things that they want, and I'm like, text him, send him a message.
No, you just buy what I got. That's all I can do for you.
This ain't birthday.
Yeah, it's just like you can't have it your way right away. We just do limited runs of certain things. These are collector's items. You know what I'm saying? If you want a
Yeah.
custom order, make you some hats. Call.
Well, I mean, like
I'll put a quote on that ad.
this hat here. What if somebody wanted that sticker right there on it, or whatever you call that?
If that's what it's got a selection. They can say this hat, this color, this badge. That's all y'all got to do.
Heck yeah.
And it'll be like, if you don't want one,
Same as the shirts.
$50 more. This color badge, $100 more. So it's a $300 hat or something. You know? That's how.
Business is booming.
Yeah. No, that's the problem. $300 hats, I can't sell them. I'm gonna have to get with Carter and see how they sell all these hats. I ain't sold no hats. I give them all away. Hell, I don't either. That's them hats right there. Those hats were made 2008, no 2011. or was it 14? Shit, man, I've been listening to so long. That's those canvas wax hats. Those are some bad bitches there. You see those?
Collectors.
No, that for real. Look at it. See, it's got that wax
So I
leather.
did that hat when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
So
Those
it,
hats, I still got mine. Mine's from my bedroom.
oh, what's that?
I got that from Jared. Jared made those. When I was talking about getting that embroidery machine from. We'll get
That's
that.
about like a Mike Trout rookie card.
Yep. Guaranteed. If it's a 2011 Topps update, Mike Trout rookie card, yep, that's one of them. It ain't like just a regular molding bullshit, $200 or $300. We talk $3,000.
Get him off on them cards. I screwed that up.
Talk about a PSA 10, baby. That's what I'm talking about. If y'all guys have any antique baseball cards, you let me know. I will buy them. That sounded just like it this morning when he rolled over getting ready to go.
That ain't where it come out from.
I know. All right. Well, listen, folks, we're going to cut it off. I know we've been sitting here bullshitting or whatever. Thank everybody. Appreciate y'all. We're going to get another one tuned out here or pumped out here pretty soon. We'll get y'all some more videos put up, some hunting stuff, and we will get back with y'all.
Thanks for making Shankathon #1 a good go.
Oh, wait.
That was awesome.
I don't know if it could have got any better.
I don't think
Unless
so.
I could have hunted it, so. All right. Well, we out, buddy. Y'all be good. Thank y'all.